It's Monday morning and it's time to grind. Right now, you have a decision to make. Hit snooze and start another week on autopilot down the road to mediocrity, or get your ass up, take control of your life, and grind until you achieve greatness. The choice is yours. Do you have what it takes to grind your way to the top? Good morning, my friends. Welcome back to another episode of the Monday Morning Grind. This week, we're going to talk about sharpening the saw. This is a concept pulled out of Stephen Covey's The 7 Habits for Highly Effective People and could not be more critical to our overall health, happiness, and well-being. In short, Covey tells the story of two men, each with their own tree to cut down, and it's the same size tree. They each have the same saw to work with. The first guy gets up early, gets right to work, putting in all of his energy trying to cut down this tree. After several hours of work, he's only halfway done. The second guy starts with the first 15 minutes of sharpening the blade with a file. After only an hour's time, his tree is completely cut down with only a fraction of the energy used. The point Covey is trying to drive home here is proper care and maintenance is absolutely essential for anything to operate at its peak performance. 15 minutes of maintenance before starting shaved several hours off the job. This same principle applies to everything that we do. In this story, we're the blades, and it's absolutely necessary that we take the time to sharpen ourselves to live at our best. I fall into this trap all the time of telling myself, I'm too busy to stop and recharge, I've just got too much going on. And in that moment, what I'm not thinking about is how that 15-minute break will pay huge dividends in helping me recharge my mind. I like the analogy of NASCAR. Some of those cars cost up to $400,000, and they're the best machines that those mechanics can build. But they too need to stop into the pit several times throughout the race. So if these top-end machines need regular maintenance to perform at their best, why should we think that we're any different? Let's take a look at that pit stop for a minute, because when the car pulls off, it doesn't just come to a stop, sit there for a few minutes, everyone walks around, and then they hit the gas and get back on the track. That pit crew knows exactly what needs maintenance when it steps off. Fuel. How good is the food that you're putting into your body every day? What are you giving your engine to run on, and are you doing it consistently? Tires. You're running 100 miles an hour. What are you doing to let your brain cool down and recharge? Do you have something in place like meditating, journaling, reflecting, or something else that'll help you cool down? Fixing body damage. Are you deliberate in the way that you physically care for yourself? Do you stretch and exercise to try and minimize the opportunity for injury and shorten the recovery time when an injury does occur? Air filters. Do you have a process to filter what you do and don't let into your life? Do you just scroll randomly on the internet? Or do you have specific topics that you deliberately seek out information on? Here's my challenge to you for the week. Identify some ways that you can sharpen your own blade. How do you take care of yourself physically, socially, spiritually, and mentally? Write down a clear path and start small. Dedicate 15 minutes every day to sharpening your blade, and I promise in 1 week's time, you will be absolutely amazed at the results you see. As always, if you like what you hear, be sure to check out my workbook, the Emotional Intelligence Workbook, available now on Amazon with over 45 exercises to help you operate at your peak every single day. And tune in next week for the next episode of the Monday Morning Grind.